Hi, my name is Courtney Turner, and I'll be introducing myself in the most interesting way. Everyone has embarrassing moments, but not like mine. Mine was a total epic fail. It takes place in Mrs. Ripto's fifth grade science class, and it wasn't part of the lesson. In Mrs. Ripto's science class, we were learning about plants and the ecosystem, and I was sitting there with my friend and a secret crush um, for that school year. Um, and I raised my hand because I had to go to the bathroom really, really bad. And so as I'm sitting there and I have my hand in the air, um, I start wiggling and worming and asking and raising my hand and to catch Mrs. Ripto's attention, but she never did look at me. So I'm rocking back and forth, rocking back and forth. And finally she sees me, but she ignores me. So I'm still rocking back and forth. Now I'm getting very antsy and impatient and still rocking. And she sees me and she tells me to put my hand down. Well, I had to go. And I was like, I can't hold it any longer. I can't hold it. Please, please let me go to the bathroom. I'm thinking to myself, please, please, if you don't, I'm going to explode. So at this point, I catch the attention of everybody else. And they were like, well, why don't you go to the bathroom? Worry about getting in trouble later. And I was like, no, I don't want to do that. That's not the kind of student I am. I'm nice. Follow the rules and everything else like that. So I just sat there and I said, well, eventually she's going to see me and she's going to see me rocking and she's going to ask me, what's wrong? But she never did. And I kept my hand raised and I raised it a little higher and raised it a little higher until I was almost standing up and she just ignored me. She looked at me and ignored me. So at that very moment, I was like, I had to make a decision. And at that time, I was sitting right next to the door. And I had to make a decision. Either go outside that door and go to the bathroom and worry about getting in trouble later, or sit here and hold it and pray to God that she's going to let me go to the bathroom. And so I'm looking back and forth to the door, to her, to the door, to her, to the door, to her. And I just couldn't hold it any longer. And I just let go. At that very moment, I lost all my dignity. Everything just like flashed in front of my eyes. Because, being in fifth grade, that's one of the most impressionable years of your, school year. Fifth grade, you're becoming a teenager and you got friends and stuff like that. And to pee on yourself, that's embarrassing. Very, very embarrassing. So after the incident, I was shuffled to the nurse's office while everybody laughed and asked what happened. How? Why? Why didn't you get up? And I couldn't answer. And at that moment, I had to go into the lost and found and find some extra clothes to put on. And then another embarrassing moment happened after that. I had to walk home with those clothes on. So just imagine. But on that particular day, I lost my dignity, but I also learned a big lesson. Sometimes you have to take things in your own hands. And I learned that you can never, ever hold things in. Thank you.